Hello, in this video I'm gonna show you how to restore a backup on the Samsung Galaxy S25 Plus. Okay, so basically there are a few options how to restore a backup, so I'm gonna show you all of the options. We will start using the another device. So as you can see, I have resetted my S25 Plus phone, and now we need to simply set it up. So let's first pick the language. Okay, English United Kingdom. In here we can click on next. In here for your review we need to agree to this privacy policy stuff. Basically you only need to select the first one, but if you want you can agree to all. Now simply click on next, and now easy setup with another device. Already on this phone we had information about connection. Now let's pick Galaxy or Android device and click here on setup. Okay, now we need to scan the QR code from this phone. Okay, now we need to verify, so draw your pattern from your another phone, and now we need to wait. Okay, getting your phone ready. This might take a few minutes, so please be patient. Don't worry, it just needs some time. Okay, now we have connect to a mobile network. We can perform this by scanning the QR code, search for mobile plans, or we can set it up later in settings. So that's what I'm gonna pick now, the last option. And now we have copy data from your Android device. Yeah, we want this, so let's click on next. Let's agree to these terms. Smart Suite uses this permission, requires permissions, microphone, calendar, call logs, contacts, nearby devices, notifications, photos and videos, SMS, and also the camera. So let's click on allow, and now let's pick between wireless or the cable. Let's pick on the wireless for now, just to show you. Okay, and now the process has started on the Samsung Galaxy S25 Plus. Now we need to wait until it goes to 100%. Okay, it's done. And now we need to select data to transfer. We can select on everything. You can also see the memory of it in the 3.5 gigabytes, about 3 minutes it will take to complete the transfer. Or also we can select only calls, contacts and messages. It's gonna take about 1 minute, and it waits 50 megabytes. Or if you want, you can select on the custom mode. So I'm gonna pick only calls. Let's click on next. The transferring process has started, so now we need to again wait. Okay, in here we can set up the biometrics, the face recognition or the fingerprints, but for now I'm gonna skip this. As you can see now on this one we have done with this phone. We can simply click on done, and we won't need this phone anymore. Now click on OK. Now we have the Google services. In here you can enable to use the location or to allow scanning. Also we have the device maintenance. We can enable to send usage and diagnostic data, install updates and apps, and now simply click on the accept. Also in here you can enable to turn on backup. So also I'm gonna do this. Now simply click on next. In here select a browser. I'm gonna pick the Google Chrome and the Google as my search engine as the default ones. Now we have the AI options. We don't need to turn them on already. We can do this later in the settings. And again we have the getting your phone ready process. Again this might take a few minutes, so again let's be patient, but in this time it didn't took much. Now simply click on next. In here we have the Bixby. We can also click on next. Also you can scroll and click on next. Also in here agree. Now we choose our display mode. We click on next, and again let's wait. Okay, get recommended apps. Apps will be downloaded when you're connected to Wi-Fi. If you want in here, you can enable those apps or disable, and that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna disable all of them. Now I will click on next, and now you are all set up. You can click on home, and that's basically how you restore a backup using the smart switch. Also, you can see this on the bar. As you can see, smart switch data transfer complete. Tap here to see the results. Data transfer results, 50 items, 50 megabytes. Messages and the calls and contacts have been successfully restored. We can click on next. We can click on done. And that's the first option. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you the second option. Again, we are in the copy apps and data. Again, we click on the next, but now we can't use another device, so that's what we will select. And now let's wait until this loading screen vanish. Okay, and now we will basically restore the backup using the Google account. Also, if you don't know how to create a backup, we have this video on our channel, so if you want, you can search for it, and then you will know how to create a backup. So now I'll log into my Google account, so just let me do this. Okay, now I am successfully logged in, but please also remember that you need to log in to the same account on the which backup was made. That's really important. So please don't forget the password. Now simply click on next and click here agree. Here getting your account info. So again, we need to wait a little bit. And now we have restored data from another device. We can in here also select the device, another device. So in here I have my S25 Plus backup that I made 1 hour ago, and I'm gonna select this one. Now simply click on next. We need to confirm the lock screen from our phone before we continue, so please also remember the code that you are currently using on that phone. So I'll type my lock screen, and here we can choose what to restore. We can select the apps, contacts, SMS messages, device settings, call history. It is up to you. You can enable anything you want. So let's say I only want to restore everything except the apps. Now I click on restore, and the restoring data process has started. And it's already finished because contacts doesn't take too much storage space. Now in here you can select how to protect your phone. You can select a password, PIN, pattern, fingerprints, or the face recognition. But for now, I'm gonna skip this. I'm just gonna click skip anyway. In here, in the Google services, again, you can enable to use location, allow scanning, and send usage and diagnostic data. And now click on accept. In here also you can turn on backup just right now, and it will back up photos and videos and all the device data. So I'm gonna turn it on. Now again, we need to set our browser. So again, I'm gonna click the Chrome and the Google as my search engine. And now we have the AI. We don't need to enable it just right now. And again, we need to wait a little bit. Now we can sign in to our Samsung account. We can log in using the Google email or phone number, or sign in with QR code. Also, if you forgot the password or don't have account, you just simply click in here, and in here you can create account, forgot ID, or forgot password. Or you can also set it up later in the settings. And that is why I'm gonna check this for now, select this for now, and now simply click on skip. In here you can select all. You need to agree to this information. It's terms and conditions, turn on customization service on this phone, get news and special offers on this phone, improve personal ads based on data from this phone. Now simply click on agree. In here also click on agree. In here you can choose your display mode. I'll just leave the light one. Now simply click on next. And in a few seconds the phone should be ready to use. But again, we need to wait again a little bit. Okay, now we have the get option to get recommended apps. I don't want them for now, so I'm just gonna disable these options. Now I click on next. And as you can see, you are all set up. Now we can basically click on home. And now we are finished. Now as you can see, the apps are installing. And the process is successful. Okay, now I'm about to show you another option. So let's proceed next. So now we're gonna use the Samsung Cloud to restore our backups. So first let's go straight into the settings. In here we can quickly type backup, just like this. Go into accounts and backup and data. Now we have Samsung Cloud, and now we simply need to click on restore data. And now as you can see, we have our backups. Last backup was made on 4 p.m. on this phone. Now simply click on it. But first we need to update our Samsung Cloud. So let's wait a little bit. Okay, back into restore data, Samsung S25. Simply click on restore, click on install, and now the process is started again. Okay, now the apps are still installing. Now we are about 40% of this process, so let's wait until this gets to the end. And okay, now we can simply click on done. Also in here we can free up some space in the Samsung Cloud. If you want, you can click on delete, but I'll do it later. And now the backup has been successfully restored also. Okay, and now I'll show you the last option. So again, we need to go into the accounts and the backup. And now let's click on external storage. Click on continue in here and click on allow. As you can see, backup and restore. To backup or restore, insert an SD card or connect a USB storage device and then try again. In here I have my USB with a SD card plugged in. So I'll connect this to the phone right now. And now as you can see, we can backup to or restore from this USB storage. So that's what I'm gonna do. I simply click and now wait until the process is finished. And again, we can restore everything or just calls, contacts and messages. I'll in here pick everything because it doesn't take much space. I'll click on next. The process is started and should be finished in a few seconds. Okay, now we have organizing your transfer data. You can now, I didn't have much time to tell you what was that, but as you can see, data restore results, 18 items, 2 megabytes. We simply click on next, all set. We can click on done. And that's all the options how to restore the backup on the Samsung Galaxy S25 Plus. So if you find this video helpful, please leave a like, comment and subscribe.